I guarantee we're gonna get a drop within the next little bit here. I guarantee it. Joe, are you kidding me? Yo, we are straight up an hour and 18 minutes into this recording, dudes. Are you kidding me? We just found a Cham rune. We have 0 items. Asa dudes, welcome to a Project Diablo 2 video. My name is Dr. Q. Before we get into this one, I wanted to say that it started off as this idea of how to gear up a brandly new, leveled summoner druid, and what I think this video actually shows is why the summoner druid is actually the best new magic finding class on the Project Diablo 2 mod. I'm gonna get into all of that today, but the fact that I can do all of this completely naked is absolutely bananas. It's very hard to have this much fun completely naked, at least in Project Diablo 2. With that being said, if you enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, and of course subscribe, notify, all that. Come follow me over on twitch.tv/DrQ, DOQTORQUEUE, and hey, enjoy the video. What's up, dudes? Welcome to a Project Diablo 2 video. We're going to take a look at how to build and outfit a summoner druid. You can either maybe look at this as how to do it as you're leveling up, or how to do it as, let's say you got yourself rushed. You know, you're one of these people who are hopping on, playing Diablo 2 like you might have maybe 5-10 years ago. You know, hop into Bale games, hop into Ancient games, get someone to rush you up through your level 20 in hell somehow. What do you do? Well, maybe you get to level 80, now you have no gear. What do you do? Project Diablo 2 is not like normal Diablo 2. You're gonna get in some trouble. Let's just say you better bring some duct tape. Cover some entrances. That's all I'm trying to say. If you know what you're doing, maybe you can speed it up a little bit. Maybe you can rush through some of the middle parts of the process and have yourself a useful character, useful summoner druid. Let's do it. I've been doing pretty well on the ladder, climbing up myself. I haven't been doing so great on getting items because I've mainly been focusing on just getting myself experience, doing a little bit of magic finding in maps, and just having myself a good time, right? I'm really aiming for the top 69 spot on the ladder. I think I will be able to accomplish this goal, this ladder. However, I know it's a lofty goal. It's a goal that most people don't think that they can handle. But I'm going to get on top of this goal. I'm going to get on top of number 69. All that aside, let's talk about the Druid. Watch this. Saw the news recently over on the Discord that says we're going to have a day or two. So I thought, let's get this fun little idea done here in single player. What you can see is that I have a level 99 character. You can find these files on the Discord, the Project Diablo 2 Discord. I think they're pinned in the general chat, something like that. But it's just a level 99 character, no items, nothing. All we got, I think, is 250 million bajillion gold. That's it. Oh yeah, and we got a cube. I hope that you have a cube if you're level 80, because that's what we're trying to pretend today. What we're going to do is we're going to skill out as though we're level 80. Then we are going to go ahead and try to find items in some key areas with no gear. And then we're going to gear ourselves up, and we're going to maybe try to do some different hell activities. Like, I don't know, maybe hell chaos runs, farm up some items, hell trav, show you guys how we can do some of the key farming areas in hell as a very undergeared druid. Let me just get geared up myself. Ka-chaw! I was thinking about it, and how are we going to really simulate that we are an undergeared character who might have been rushed into hell? Let's say we're just kind of doing that typical strategy where we get up into hell because we think that now we can start farming some things there while we have no gear, but that's just not the case in Project Diablo 2. Well, maybe we take away 25 skill choices here. So I want to have 25 skill choices remaining when I am done putting skills into everything. We'll do the same thing with stat points, but I really don't think this is going to be as important as you think. As long as we can wear some of the gear, we're going to be fine. We might not even put any points into this until we find pieces of gear that require stats, actually. 10 points in Raven is the maximum I'm going to put in, and actually all I'm ever going to put in until I reskill, because I completely want to go for damage because I have a lot of gear and I'm super juiced up, right? Like, I have a lot of plus skill gear. 20 points in Heart of the Wolverine. This is almost more important than putting any points in Raven. I would rather have 1 point in Raven and 20 points in Heart of the Wolverine and 9 points in Gust than I would have 10 points in Raven. I'm just being real. Look at this damage bonus, 153%. That's a lot, baby. You max Spirit Wolf before you max Dire Wolf, but you max Grizzly first. Oh God, I fucked up then, didn't I? Didn't I want to have 25 skill choices remaining? Oh no. I shouldn't have put the 10 in Raven. Oh wait, I shouldn't have put the 20 in Harder. Ah, jeez. Guys, I already messed up. This is embarrassing. I maxed Spirit Wolf over putting points in a Dire Wolf because Dire Wolf does not synchronize with our Summon Grizzly's attack rating, and we want our Grizzlies to hit as often as possible. I messed up. I'm gonna be real. Ideally, I'd have these other 5 points, I believe, inside Dire Wolf, but we're okay. We're actually gonna be fine. It's silly, but I think we're gonna be fine. We have these bears. We're gonna have 2 of them. They're doing 1,200 damage maxed out apiece, plus another 1,200 plus a half, 1,800. Quick maths. Ah, fuck, I forgot Gust. I've made a decision. Until we can kill Izuel and Nightmare, we will not be able to get Gust. If we are not able to do the Nightmare quests on our own, as in Den of Evil, Sewers, Atma, and Loot Golane, and Izuel, if we can't do those on our own, then we wouldn't be able to get the skill points. Right? So we don't get them. We don't get them. Yep, that's what I'm saying. First things first, before you get any items, what I want you to do is go ahead and you're going to have to go to Act 5 and get a mercenary. Now, obviously you can't do this in hell if you have not completed the quest. So we're going to go back to normal. We're going to complete this quest where we have to go find, I believe, the soldiers in the Frigid Highlands, and then we'll be able to hire an Act 5 mercenary. In my mind, this is pretty key early on because it doubles our damage at least, I believe. I think you get at least plus 100% damage due to the might aura that the mercenary gets. And the mercenary here is pretty dope. Alrighty. Whoa, we did it. Woo. We can hire somebody. Where's our homie Hororgar? We don't have Hororgar. Egg-thou. That's gonna be fun to say later. But what this dude's gonna offer us is going to be a huge damage bonus. Now I think it's about time we took a look at our capabilities. All right, our capabilities. So as we do not have a really consistent teleport, I mean, right now we have 0 teleport. What we have to do is find ourselves areas with static maps and consistent bosses. If you want to think about it, that's areas like Travincal, this place here. That's areas like Chaos Sanctuary, over in the River of Flame. In the Frigid of Highlands, you can kill Shank the Overseer and Eldritch. You can either walk up or back from the waypoint. And what you're trying to do, guys, consider it this way. You have nothing. You need something, baby. Get yourself a few farming runs in. Let's make some beginner items.
5 farming runs later.
Oh, how fun. So we already have a Tal rune. I believe we got this off of Qualkek here when we completed that quest. We also found ourselves an Eth rune. We can start with Stealth, which will actually probably be an armor that will carry us until hell. Not even joking. All we have to do is find ourselves a decent 2-socket armor, and we have ourselves something that will last us. This other equipment we can actually equip to our mercenary. It might seem strange, but this military pick here is pretty decent given that it has open wounds. We're going to be running into some champions that have physical immunities, open wounds, crushing blow, those types of things. Break that immunity or at least kill them over time. It may be completely ridiculous, but I'm actually here in Nightmare. Now, I'm mostly hoping not to get hit. I believe my mobs will be able to do damage. The only issue is, of course, I can die at any moment. This is just a matter of fact. Oh God. However, given how beefed up my dudes are, there is no better place for us to be than here in Nightmare Travincal. even if we die here, the items that we get, the upgrades that we get, all of that will be much more valuable than the experience that we lose, whatever level we are, as long as we're not in the 90s. And if you're in the 90s somehow and you're undergeared, that's a different discussion. What the fuck are you doing? I'm in the 90s and I'm undergeared. Oops. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. If you are not running Nightmare Travincal, you're a fool. However, a simple fact of it is you have to be making sure to play a little smart, put out your bears ahead of yourself and let them be your guide. Also, if you have no gear, click on every single clickable you see. Every one of them. You have no choice. You have no gear. Everything is good for you. It seems silly. I've only been in the game for 3 minutes, but this is all I needed. Travincal and those two. And then it's back to Nightmare. We heal, we resummon, and we go and do a few more Nightmare Travincal runs and a few more Frigid runs. One tip is that you usually want to have a belt that can have 4 slots. Put in that 60 strength, get the belt that can have 4 slots. Now what I'm thinking is that this will be a great item for a mercenary. This will be a great item for us once we put a little bit of strength in, and we can kind of just see where we're at from there. Yo, these grave palms are actually kind of nutty. Deadly strike, damage to undead, attack rating versus undead, really high defense, strength. Damn. Yo, look at this ring. If I were some sort of boson or something, this would be a fun little one to get started with. Might seem a little absurd, but I actually think I'm confident enough that we can step into the pit. If you are a new summoner druid and you are curious about where all of the best summoner druid items are found, this is the first place that they are found. Get the outer cloister waypoint. Head there and then you just start walking back. Oh god, no! You exceedingly carefully walk your way down to the left and to the pit. You must be exceedingly careful. You're going to run into a lot of champion mobs. Don't leave the path, it's not worth it. Before I commit to the pit, I want to show you guys my gear. It's not good. We got the level 1 club. The shield I can't even see anymore because my item filters blocked it out. It's such trash. 1 max damage. What? This is what? This is nothing. This is garbage. Hell, this boy is kind of a little beefy though. Our big beefy boy, we found these grave palms. These are huge for a mercenary. Damage to undead. That's nice. Deadly strike. What? And we have our open wounds weapon, so we're still going to be all right if we run into anything that has physical immunity. Why are we trying to do this with no gear? Well, this place can drop the best quality items in the game. All of the best runes in the game, all of that stuff that you want in your inventory that people will buy off of you can be found in here. It might take a minute, but you go ahead and kill some of these mobs and you are going to find yourself some items. Be careful and use your mobs as little vision around corners. Currently, it seems like if you are careful, a summoner druid can kind of solo this. It's gonna be slow going, but as long as you are like level 80 or so, you should be able to get the necessary things. The mercenary, I think that is necessary. That bonus you get from them, having that open wounds, having the might aura. If you can get the open wounds, that's cool, but the might aura is probably the most important bit. On the end tag of these items, you can notice what is actually the eye level, the item level. Because it's so high, you can tell that we are dropping some of the highest level items in the game. The only higher levels is from bosses such as Diablo and Bale, maps, that type of thing. I'm gonna take off at 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go! Ah! Help! Oh, that was scary. Ah! This is why we make portals at the start of the zone. Lightning enchanted will definitely be a problem, so we'll fire enchanted if you get a little too close. Ah! We found something that is going to be a saving grace, a 2-socket shield, a spiked shield that we can turn into the runeword. We were lucky enough to find a shale rune as well as an ether rune. We got ourselves a rhine. We cannot be frozen, which is huge. Our resistances in hell are still absolute dog doo-doo. Might seem like a waste of time, but full clearing the map is actually how we are going to make sure that we are gearing up. Right now, we have nothing. You need to get more items. You just have to be picking up. Or we just have to be finding items. Stop the clock at 11:45. That is way too long of a run. We died twice. What the hell? We're going to try one more, but we might actually go back to Nightmare. That is terrible. We're starting the clock at 30 seconds. Let's go! Oh God. Distraction. Whoa! Oh God, I think we're about to maybe die. This is not a good situation. A little bit scarier than I thought it would be, but somehow we managed. You know, the funny thing is I think that with controlling your character like this, with, you know, being this geared, so to speak, I think if you have something as simple as having your mercenary with a little bit of open wounds, deadly strike, crushing blow, that type of thing, combined on it, I don't see why you can't farm bits. I don't see why you can't easily get yourself some next level gear in a place like this. I guarantee we're gonna get a drop within the next little bit here. I guarantee it. Joe, are you kidding me? Yo, we are straight up an hour and 18 minutes into this recording, dudes. Are you kidding me? We just found a cham rune. We have 0 items. I literally do not see how it can be any easier. You just place the mobs ahead of yourself, you kill random mobs, and you get a cham rune. And I'm sure we can trade that for something that'll be helpful if we were playing online, right? We know that we could. That's just how it works. Somebody would trade us for that. I don't even have Gust, dudes. It's not hard. Okay? I do not even have Gust. I don't have Summon Direwolf maxed. I don't have Ravens maxed. I have Heart of the Wolverine maxed. I have my Spirit Wolf maxed. And I have my mother flipping Grizzly maxed, okay? Sometimes it's just that easy, being cheesy. All I'm trying to tell you dudes is that it is not as difficult as you might be making it. And if you can do the pits, you can find items like chams, you can find Shakos, you can find Jalal's mains, you can find alders, you can find all the dope items you want. But you have to be able to do some of these key areas, right? And the key areas that I'm going to say are areas like Travincal, for example. Hit that up in Nightmare. Feel comfortable with it. Get comfortable with your pets. Move around. Get yourself some runes. Craft yourself some basic rune words. As you can see, you don't even need to do that. You don't. You don't. But it helps. After that, man, it's simply a matter. Take some time. Get the items. It's not hard, dude. You got this. I believe in you. I'll see you on the motherfucking ladder. Come catch me over on twitch.tv/DrQ, twitch.tv/DOQTORQUEUE. I'll see you there. My name's Quentin, and I hope you have a nice day. I saw it.